Hello crafters. I'm coming back with another detour for me not tidying up my desk. That's not strictly true, but in order to tidy up my desk I had got a massive pile of scraps, sort of the grandparent or grandchild of scraps, I would say. I have a whole box full of scrap paper, but then that gets smaller and smaller and smaller as I use it, and I still have teeny weeny bits that are left on the side of my desk which I'm loath to throw away. So I started making some things with them, which I will share with you. So let's have a look. That's not really anything. So I've maybe made sort of tags. Where are we? Here we are. Tags and things out of bits that I'd got on my desk. So these sort of chipboard things I think came from Abigail, handmade by Abigail, because I won and one of her little drawers. But I'm just literally stuck things. Now these sort of things I have made up on in a pot somewhere. So sometimes I just make them, and in fact I might make some of those in a minute because I've used up a lot and I haven't got any left to do. So these are just tags and things that I have made that can either go on gifts or in journals, but I'm just using up bits from my desk and other things. So I thought they were quite, gosh, I did lots of them. I didn't know I'd done so many. I just sat doing them yesterday. I think I was watching a movie on Netflix, and I just kept sticking bits on. And at first I didn't enjoy it because I felt like I was forcing myself into a style that I wasn't happy with. I started doing things which were a bit more sort of contemporary and using things for the sake of using them, not using them because I wanted to use them, if you know what I mean. And it was depressing. And I thought, no, if I don't like it, why am I making it? I won't ever give it away because I don't like it. So I might as well just not use those things. So I made an executive decision to throw away scraps of things I'm never going to use. And then just keep to the things. I do prefer the vintage style look, or I quite like that blue thing, but as you see, I don't know if you can see them. I've done loads. I didn't really know I'd done that many. But, just using random stuff that I have. And I have got piles of random stuff, believe you me, because I make up things. So that was using a die cut that I got from Kate, Cast by Kate Fletcher. So I was just using little bits and pieces. There's some die cuts that I'd got. Some are a little bit more random than others. And I was just using up packaging and things like that, and bits of Amazon, the folder things that Amazon packaging things come in. So yeah, I made all those. But the things I was thinking about were, I've got quite a few. I might make some more of those, just little tiles. They're handy just to stick on cards. But this thing here, I'd already made up. They were pre-made, and the thing with the sheep there, and with a stamp. So I think I might make some more of those. And that one there, that circle with those bits. And then you can just plonk them on things as and when you feel like it. So around my desk, I have surrounded myself with all sorts of bits and pieces. There's different glues, different scraps of paper. I've got pots of things that I've cut out or either made. I mean, for some reason I've got loads of these just die cut squares, the odd word, and then I've got things in here which are pre-made, flowers and bows, bits and bobs. Oh, there's some more of those squares. We'll keep those out, might use some of those. So yeah, anything like that. So my aim is to make more what I would call sort of toppers for this kind of thing. I've made a rosette there, but anything like this that you can just put on a tag or something when you're making it. That's quite nice, that pink one. And you see, a lot of these are just made from packaging. So yeah, I thought I'd make some more of those, and I've already done some this morning, as you can see here. But they're just handy to whip out when you need to add a little bit extra to something. You can see them. I've put my camera in a funny place, I think, and I'm all over the place. That's quite pretty. Oh, I've been experimenting with my, what do you call it, wax stamp things. I thought that was nice with a bit of gold on it. Yep. And just a buttony type thing. And this one's sort of done, but it's got some Nouveau drops just drying on it, so I'll just leave that out for a little while. Anyway, I thought we could make some together, if you fancied that. So those are done, and I have got lots of these little tray things with bits and pieces in, which I will keep around. And yeah, let's crack on and make one anyway. So I've got a piece of just cardboard that I am keeping to just cut round to make things. So let's make one out of this. Look, and I'm doing them ever so roughly. There's no measuring or worrying about whether or not I've done it square. I'm not bothered about that. I've got a little bit of frayed burlap on the end of that, which I can't remember when I last inked it. Right, let's see what we've got that we could use. I've got an idea for something a minute ago. I've got loads of buttons. I've got wooden butterfly buttons there. Let's have one of those. Let's see if we can tie it in with something. Let's have that one there. And I think we need something on here. Where have all my scraps gone? I mean, they are surrounded. I am surrounded. I'm just not 100% sure where. That's quite interesting. Where I've put everything. I've got bits of book paper, washi tape. The whole idea was for me to use up these things, and then I would have a cleaner desk. I don't know what I'm doing with that glue. Somebody help me out. I've put white glue in this bottle with a needle point nib thing, and it just goes everywhere. It's first of all, it's too thick and it won't come out, so I've put water in it. It's too thin, so I've added more what do you call it, more glue. No, it doesn't want to know, so I'm just struggling with that. I like this a lot, the art glitter glue, but I don't really want to have to keep paying for it if I could create something similar at home. But it appears not. I'm just going to lift that off because I thought I could just stick in something else there. Excuse the plaster. I had a cucumber related injury yesterday, as you do. It's quite a small, tiny little cut, but it's quite deep. But goodness me, was it painful. I thought I was going to pass out. It took quite a long while for the pain to dissipate. I think my husband thought I was being a bit of a baby. And I probably was, but goodness me, it was painful. Anyway, it's absolutely fine now. Right, that'll do. See, simple. Just a few little bits. Let that dry. Let's do another one. Let's do a different colour. Oh, I've got bits of water paper, watercolour that I've done as well. Just something different. Let's have a pink one. I might have to pause the video and go and have something to eat, because I've heard that, I can hear, you can probably hear as well, my husband and youngest daughter are up. It is, I don't know what the time is, but it must be gone 12. But I've hung out this one. Oh, that's quite pretty, look. Maybe we could use something like that as well. And pop that on there. And because that watercolour paper is quite, oh my goodness, it's quite thick, I shall use some of the 3-in-1. I think that's my favourite glue, but it's you know, it's not always necessary to use that on projects. I'm going to use it for heavy duty things like sticking wooden things down, or when I'm making journals and the like. Right, what have we got? I'm looking for something pinky. I've got a pink butterfly, but we don't have to have a butterfly. Oh, I've got somewhere. Where is my little pot that I had? Here. I did a few die cuts of things. I thought maybe I could. I'm not sure I did pink though. Nope. Pink is not me as a colour, so I don't tend to do pink things. I think I'll just use that. This is from a birthday card or something like that. When birthdays are over. Hang on a minute, I've got glue. Ugh, lots of glue in my mouth. Hopefully that's not toxic. But these are just from lovely birthday cards, and I've just used my inch punch and punched out a load of those, and then just keep them for sort of now. Right, I've got a star. We could put a star on. I think I'm going to have to go for a wooden butterfly again, because I can see one and it looks good, like it's waiting for me to use. I think it looked better over here. Yeah, I'm not going to put any. I was going to, oh, washi tape. What do we think? I might put a bit of washi. Hang on. I'm just trying to use things that I don't usually use. Like, I've got a massive thing full of washi tape, but I'm terrible at remembering to use it. And then I see other people make things, and I think, oh, washi tape, I've got that. But yeah, something like that. And again, I'm not cutting it. I'm literally just tearing stuff off. Anything to be quick. And a little bit of extra glue, because it doesn't always stay on, does it? Washi, depending on the surface. Right, I mustn't put that pin in my mouth. There we go. I'll stick this one on. I think I will put this on and go and eat something, because I've not had breakfast or lunch or anything, and I'm hungry. And then I'll be back to do a few more, because, yeah, simple. Let's leave that to dry and I'll be back in a bit. And I'm back. This is all dry. My tummy is full of mushrooms and toast mushrooms on toast, in fact, and a nice cup of tea. And I thought I would have a go at a couple more. I was going to use that as a base, and maybe that. I'm just looking for some paper. That's quite interesting. I'm looking for things that are pink in my scrap of scrappy things. Some interesting things there. And I have a butterfly punch here, so I could have a go at punching out some butterflies. I think I might need to cut into this a bit. Oh, that's quite interesting. That will do for now. Right, maybe we will put some picked raspberry on that and just make it a little bit easier to see the butterfly. As I say, I'm not worried, and Julie, I don't want to. The idea is not to create something that goes on and on for days, but just uses up some of the scraps so that I can, in fact, tidy my desk. I know I'm just delaying. Right, what can we put on there? I thought I saw some book paper a second ago. A tiny bit of pre-stained book paper. Stick a bit on there. I think what we might do, should we make that pink or... Yes, let's do that. It's a lovely day today. It's really quite warm. I've been and sat outside just for a little. I went outside actually to cool off, but it's actually really warm out, so that didn't go to plan. Right, I'm just using the 3-in-1 glue on this because it's a little bit shiny, the surface, and let's pop that on there. Don't know if that will stand up because it's quite flimsy, and I could go to the trouble of putting a stiffer paper behind it, but I won't. I think I'll just leave that like that. Let me see if there's anything in here that I could add. So these are all little things that I've just made. That's quite nice. Might put that on there. I think those were made from washi tape. I've got glue strings everywhere. This glue is, so it's got very thick, and I added some alcohol, rubbing alcohol, to try and to sort of thin it, which I have done, I think, but it's still globbing out bits everywhere. Yeah, I think I might leave that one. I've done with it to put some gems, if I got any gems to go on there. I have. The biggest question is, do you want to see me put them on there? Because they'll go everywhere. I'm sure you've got better things to do. I can't even stick the pin back in the glue, so the chances of me getting these in the right place. See? Oh, that's not too bad. No, not doing too badly. I'm usually hopeless with these. They either get stuck to me, stuck under my nail. I don't know if anybody else. And I have got one of those, oh, see, it's gone now. One of those gem picker-upper things, but I don't know if that works with like a self-adhesive base, because they that sort of tends to stick to whatever surface. Let's turn that round a bit and see if we can do that. Where are we going with that? Honestly, crikey, it looks like I've had a gin or something at lunchtime, and I can assure you I have not. This has gone completely skew-whiff, and I know I don't want to be prissy about it all, but I don't know where I was heading with that. Alright, oh, I've got a massive glob of glue there. See what I mean with these things? Come on in. Something's not right with that one, not sure. Right, that will do, I think. If we just neaten it up a little bit. Right. And hopefully the wings will still come up, yes. What is wrong with that gem? I think the adhesive on the bottom has got folded or something. That's better. Right, that one's done. I have trying to remember to keep the pins in my glues, otherwise I will lose them. Oh, maybe we don't need a butterfly in this one. Oh, I wasn't going to use that colour. Alright. Well, what we'll do is that. Plunge it up a bit. See if we can bring it back with a bit of the picked raspberry. That's a bit better. Now, what can we put on you? I've got some faux stamps. I don't know if I want to put that on there, but I don't think that will go on there. But stamps that I've made. So I make lots of little things and then I hoard them instead of using them. And no, I don't think I want that on there. I don't know what, I think I might save that. I'm thinking that's not going anywhere. I don't know if I've got anything here that would... Maybe that. No, you know, sometimes you think it's just not going to work. I don't really want to cover the butterfly. I might just leave that. Let's find something else. That's too nice. Let's try. There's a nice pinky bit there. Look. I'll just stay in the pink theme. Pink and me, we're not the best of buddies, but that could go on there somewhere. Maybe a bit of the watercolour paper. Or book paper. I do like my book paper. One might even say I was a little obsessed with it. I don't think it just sets things off. There we go. Let's put that on there. Do I want that just like that, or shall I put on? I think I might use my punch and... Oh, we could go for a circle, couldn't we? Let's have a look. Or a heart. Oh, let's have a heart. Let's go for a heart. What are people up to this weekend? We've got a big birthday tomorrow. It's my husband's 50th birthday. And we've got some things, I can't tell you about them for fear of being overheard, but we've got some things, some surprises lined up. This is someone who hates birthdays and being the centre of attention and all of that. So it's a low-key 50th birthday. There we go. So yes, maybe I'll be able to share a bit more about that after the event. I'm just going to have a look for some Nouveau drops. And I'm going to use blue because there's a little bit of blue here, and so I think I will just use some blue down here. Oops. I've gone a bit funny. Usually they're very good at making little dots, but they've got a bit of a tail on them today. I don't know why. Let's see if that will... Oh, look, they're going back into blobs now. I don't know if it's getting a bit old or if the temperature is a bit strange, but there, that will do. Another one to add to the collection. What shall we do now? Let's have a work with this one. It's sort of kind of a peachy bluey kind of colour. Grunge it up a bit around the outside. Try and make this one a little bit more vintage. Or what have we got in here? I've already got a flower. I don't really want to detract from that. Although I could put another one on like that. That could be quite nice. Let's have a go at that. Yeah, so we've got birthday celebrations tomorrow. I should be making a big cake. And we're having a birthday tea. Just the four of us. And we're having another spa night because our spa night went really well. And actually, my husband suggested us having another one for his birthday. So we'll be doing that. That was a good laugh. But other than that, not a lot planned this week. I don't have to take my dad to the hospital. He doesn't need to go till the end of June now, so that's good. I'm going to take that out actually. Silly me. I meant to give that a little bit of dimension rather than just stick it on flat. So I've got a bit of foam and there, that's a little bit better, and a ball tool. I don't know what they're called. Embossing tool, something like that. I always think they look a bit better with a bit of dimension. That might have got a little bit too much. I'm not sure I will do that because it's book paper. I'm not sure whether or not that will. It does curl up. I've done them before, but I don't want it to be too curled up in the middle. Yeah, I'll try that. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Right, back to the glue. Just a little bit in the centre. Put that on there now. I'm going to stick a bit of, oh, I could make that into a leaf shape. I wonder, can you have a leaf like that? We could. I'm only drawing a sort of a shabby leaf on there. Do I want that? Yes, that can stay on there. Like most things in crafting, you know, if you don't experiment, you don't know what works and what doesn't. I've had plenty of fails for sure. Let's put that there. Hoping this glue will stick because it is still really watery despite having loads of extra glue added to it. Now I think I'm going to stick, oh, I might just stick some Nouveau in there, but I will use a pink one, she says, but I can't find it. There it is. And then it'll be like the flower that's already there. I'll just give it a blob in the middle. There. I might just leave that one simply as it is. Right, what next? What next? What could we use? Now this bit isn't square at all, not that that matters, but it's got a bit of a curve on it, and we could keep it like that. Let's just keep it like that in the spirit of making do. Now this side has got some napkin that I don't know if I've Mod Podged on or just, I don't know what I've done. I think I have, but it's been gessoed as well. But we'll just use it as it is. Why not? What have we got that we could use? I've got that's a bit big, but we could just go with it and stick it on. Or we could have a smaller stamp. Maybe smaller is better. But I think we need something else, so not that. I've got some more book paper. I'm running out of this. I'm going to have to ink some more up, I think. Might just pop that on there. I hope I'm in frame. I'm not 100% sure what I'm filming. A mess by the looks of it. Ah, right, before I put this down, let's have a bit of washi tape up there. Keep that flat like that. Let's clean up the glue. Right, what could we put on there? I've got a circle with a bit of gold on it. Yep, that is going on. And this was like that other heart. It was just some card that I placed strips of washi on, and then when it had dried, I'd cut round, either made circles or heart shapes. I think there's some squares somewhere as well. I'm not liking that glue. Right, now I did have a think about this. I have buttons. Now I could colour it, and I might do it in gold. I know the gold will probably work, but I was contemplating doing it in pink. No, I'm going to go gold. Let's grab us a piece of scrap paper. Something that I'm quite happy to throw away. Let me rummage in my bin. There we go. Right, perhaps should have done the sides first before I stuck my fingers all over it. And again, I'm not going to worry too much because you can't get right into the centre of these points here. I'm not going to worry about it. Oops. That will do. Oh, I could use some thread. Stick it on. Might do that. So I'm going to leave that to one side to dry, and then I will thread it through, thread it on. Right, next one, what shall we do? Maybe we'll start with the things, and then I've got a wax seal there that we could use. What else do we have? We have tons of things. Let's just find something that looks... Oh, no, not that. Oh, yeah. This piece of jelly printed paper here. So this is why I need to clear my desk, because I lose things. I've already lost my stencil that I was using, my template, I mean. Can anybody see the wooden template? Not wooden, cardboard. Yes, I found it. So I'll just cut around that, I think. Although that is quite large, isn't it? Maybe we should go for a bigger one. In that case, let's put that there. And then roughly cut around it. That will do. Yeah, this is, I think, just some jelly prints that I did. I must do some more because I really enjoy using this kind of thing. There's a lot of sort of texture and stuff going on there. Right, that's nice, but it needs to be highlighted with something. Maybe we'll have a bit of a book paper. That's maybe a little stark, so we'll put some antique linen on it. Actually, I'm going to use that side because there's more writing and no new paragraph. I'm quite liking the frayed burlap. And I do use a lot of vintage photo, which I do like as well. But this one, I don't know, there's something about it. It's not quite so sort of orangey. Yeah, something like that could work. Do we need something in the corner? That's too much. We've got another stamp. Do we want a vintage stamp? That could work. Might just bung that on there. I think the secret to these is not to think about it too much and just go for it. Because by the time you've made them up onto something else as well, they'll take on a whole new life. I'm enjoying these wax seals. I've just done these on baking parchment or whatever it's called, so that they just peel off. There, that's another one done. And pop that over there. What next? I feel like doing something greeny. Let's have a go at this. Now this was napkin, a beautiful napkin, sort of a teal and gold, that I Mod Podged onto card. Unfortunately, I don't think I got the I think there was 3 layers, 3 ply, and I don't think I got the 3rd layer off. I didn't notice at the time, but it keeps peeling off, so I have glued it down a little. Just seeing what we've got. Some die cut flowers, quite like those. Maybe we'll just use a gold pen. I was going to get my gilding wax out, but maybe I'll just put a little bit of gold on the edge of the petals. And again, I'm not worried whether or not I get all the petal or the tip of it, or I think that will do. Just to give a little opulence. And we will give it a little dimension too, if I can find my tool. That one will do. Maybe I should wait for that to dry a little, otherwise I'm going to get it everywhere. I'll just do the little ones here. Got to be careful with the paper, otherwise it will tear, because it is literally only book paper with ink on. No, that's not dry. It's not dry, but my patience has worn out, so we're going for it. But not with that one. I don't like that end for some reason. Perhaps I should have done this first and then put the gold on. No, that's not the one I want either. Maybe that one. Too much choice. It's quite thick paper, so I think it's a mixed media paper with paint on it, acrylic paint, so it's quite thick. It doesn't really want to bend. There's only so much forcing. There, that will do. Thinking, did I do that now? Will I ruin that? Probably ruin it. Pin is stuck to me, everything is stuck to me. There we go, let's do that. Right, so I'm going to pop that on there. Do I want anything else? I've got a little, oh, I know what I could do. Somewhere I've got a very, very tiny butterfly. Or flowers. That could work. Oh, I haven't stuck that on yet, that's fine. What could I cut that out of? No. Could do with some gold. Or I could make gold. Right, let that dry for a minute. I'll come back to this one. I'll let that dry and then I'll cut some butterflies out and pop those on. Let's do something different. Maybe I should just randomly pick a piece of paper out. Let's pick, so I always go for the same type of colour. Right, I'm going for something hideous. There we go. Let's try that. Look, already those are calling to me. I'm sure those could get on it somehow. I've got, no, that doesn't really go, does it? Nothing goes with that. Let's have a look in the scrap box. That doesn't go, but I'm thinking I'm going to make it. Why not? Let's go for mainly. Okay, phone's running out of memory again. I think it's trying to tell me to wrap this up, so I will. Let's just work on this one. Of course, you can always add dimension and pop things up, which I might do with this one. Why not? And if you don't like the stark whiteness, which I can't say that I particularly do, I'm going to grunge that up a bit. Right, somewhere. I'll put some dimensional tape on the back. Not sure I like it now. I've made it go grungy. Anyway, I have to do something with that now. Thinking that could fit. It can either go on there like that. Yes, it can go on there. Let's just pop a little glue on that. And let's have a look for not those. What's underneath here? That's why I can't find it. I buried it. Something like that, or I've got so many of these things in here. I keep finding things. I think, oh, that's pretty. Or we just have a round button. Let's have a look. Maybe something like that can go on there. And I might do the same with this one and just poke a couple of holes and tie that on. I think I will. But I'll do that later off camera because I need to do the other one as well, and I need to find some thread and a needle. Right, I think, what was I going to do with that? Oh, cut some butterflies. Let's finish this one off. No, these are flowers. Do I want flowers? Yeah. Yes, let's stick to flowers. And there's a couple of little flowers there. You can see why my desk gets so messy, can't you? Because I've got like a million things going on. But just see how giving that flower a little bit of dimension makes such a big difference. Just a little there, and that was just from colouring a piece of card with what do you call it? A gold, metallic gold pen. Right, let's stick these down. one there. And I think we'll just have 2 little flowers. Let's have a tiny amount of glue and it goes everywhere. Oops, missed. There's a little tool I was using. That'll help stick it down. Right, now I think what I will do is I'm going to try and give these one a little blue centre. It's definitely gone a bit thick, this Nouveau drops. I don't know why. Now, do I do a blue one or a gold? I think I might make that one a gold one. There. Pretty. I like that one. Quite opulent. Okay folks, I think I better leave it at that. I should probably continue, but I don't want to bore you to death anymore. So thank you if you've joined me and if you've crafted along with me. I'm going to continue for a little bit longer and just finish off some more of these, and then I'll perhaps show you at the end. I'm conscious of the fact that this video is quite long. Okay, thanks for joining me and have a lovely week or a lovely weekend, and I'll let you know how our birthday celebrations go tomorrow. Okay folks, bye for now.